Morning Glory, America. I'm Hugh Hewitt. Lots going on this week, but I'm focused on the bad things big tech is accused of doing and whether Donald Trump is targeting Amazon and Congress, Facebook. Senator Chris Coons, Democrat from Delaware, will join me after the break to discuss whether the Senate needs a new standing committee to watch over big tech specifically. But first, we start with three of the Beltway's brightest young stars to talk about Donald Trump, Twitter, Amazon, Facebook, and big tech. I'm joined by Tim Alberta of Politico, Seung Kim, and Eugene Scott of the Washington Post. And let me just say, Seung and Eugene and I all take some money from Jeff Bezos in some way. And so when he's being attacked by Donald Trump, we all have a conflict, but we just put it out there on the table. Seung, how surprised were you to see the president take on Amazon this week?
I mean, our sources have told us that the president has talked privately among close friends about Amazon for some time, that he's concerned that they're not paying enough taxes, that he's concerned about the revenue effect that the post office may be having from Amazon. I will point out here that the Postal Service has said that they are actually gaining money from Amazon services. But it's noteworthy to me, I will point out, that Brad Parscale, who is the president's 2020 campaign manager, has stressed this point as well, and basically brought in the Washington Post in his tweet criticizing Amazon, making it. And I want to make it clear once again, it's not Amazon that owns the Washington Post; it's Jeff Bezos in his independent capacity. But you're kind of seeing all these pieces being brought together there with the attacks that the president has had towards Amazon this week.
And Eugene, I sat down with you last week in Washington for March for Our Lives, and all of a sudden, a week later, that's almost a page that's been turned in the media, and the president turned it by focusing on Amazon. Strategy on his part, or just the way that Trump operates?
I think it could be a bit of both. I mean, the reality is that the March for Our Lives did not do any favors for President Trump and more broadly the Republican Party, since many of the activists represent issues that are in conflict with what conservatives currently want regarding gun violence, especially when you think of some of the more extreme arguments or more radical arguments some of the student activists are asking for. But the reality is the president has expressed his frustration with Amazon and the company being able to, what he would say, take advantage of loopholes that disadvantage small businesses even before this March for Our Lives and the gun violence issue began to dominate the headlines. And so this is arguably one of the more populist ideas we've seen come out of this president, who many have said is the voice of populist America.
Right. Tim Alberta, it's great to have you here before the Tigers are officially eliminated from the playoff contention. I want to ask you what the reaction was on the Hill before after the Amazon attack and before the response about Facebook and et cetera. Is it just confusion up there?
Yeah, I think it's confusion. I think it's some sort of I think folks are exchanging looks, trying to gauge exactly what this means, what it doesn't mean. I think some of this is just sort of par for the course, as they have become, folks on both sides of the aisle have become accustomed to dealing with some surprises from the administration. And look, I think it's also a little bit puzzling, Hugh, that we're maybe reading into Donald Trump's intentions here too much vis-a-vis Amazon on the policy side, as far as the loopholes and the taxation. Like, I don't doubt that that's been raised in conversations with him, but I think that, as with so many other things with Donald Trump, this can be sort of a gut emotional reaction. I mean, the president is nothing if not nostalgic, right? And I think he comes from an era in which, when you wanted to buy a refrigerator, you went to Sears, and when you wanted to buy clothes, you went to the department store. And I think that there is something sort of visceral in the president that I think does either does not approve of this kind of sea change in which the new economy is driven so much by rather than brick and mortar stores. And I think that there is a certain resentment also towards the Washington Post, obviously because of some of its coverage of him. And so he, as Seung was saying, he is sort of a master of conflation. And for him, I think he probably sees an opportunity here to kill two birds with one stone.
Tim, let me stick with you for a second on the Hill and the president's new national security team. I've described it as Mike Pompeo is going to be his right arm and Jim Mattis's left hook, and his cornermen are going to be John Bolton and John Kelly. But first, the first two have to get confirmed. I mean, Gina Haspel has to get confirmed with Mike Pompeo. Are those going to happen, and when? Admiral Stavridis, good centrist Democrat for everyone, big endorsement on my radio show on Friday of Mike Pompeo, but is it going to happen quickly?
I don't expect any of them to happen terribly quickly, no. And I think just talking with some Republicans in the last few days about this, there are concerns across the board about a number of these folks. I think Pompeo is probably the safest. But even Ronnie Jackson, I think a lot of folks have questions about his credentials, his qualifications to lead the VA. Look, I think the one thing Republicans are a little bit surprised about right now is that the administration, with other things on its plate, is choosing to kind of charge headlong into what are going to be at least a couple of really tricky confirmation fights. And they're thinking that, look, we have tax reform in the rear view. We're not going to be doing a whole lot else legislatively now that the omnibus bill has passed. We're looking towards November, trying to sell tax reform and trying to sell economic momentum to the American people. Do we really want to get sidetracked by some more of these circuses on the Hill? And that's what we're going to have either way, even regardless if all of these folks do eventually wind up being confirmed.
Seung Min, we're going to go to a summit with North Korea here pretty quickly. You've got to have a Secretary of State, and Mike Pompeo does seem to have vast and wide support. Do you expect him to be easy and quick, and Haspel to be arduous, or what's your read of this?
I talked to a lot of Republican officials earlier this week about kind of this confirmation of battles that are stacking up in the Senate. And the general thinking for now, and obviously the hearings have not happened, and that will determine a lot of their prospects. But the thinking right now is that Mike Pompeo does seem to have an easier shot at being confirmed as Secretary of State, considering the criticisms we've seen from Republicans on Gina Haspel and questions about her tenure at the CIA, with those questions coming from the likes of John McCain and Rand Paul. However, there is growing concern about Pompeo and his ability to be confirmed. Obviously, as you know, it's a 51-49 majority in the Senate. Rand Paul is opposed to both nominees. Senator McCain has been absent from the Hill as he recovers at home from brain cancer treatments. So they're going to need Democratic help to get these confirmations through the Senate. And there are some, remember, Pompeo did get 14 Democrats to vote for him as CIA director, but Democratic senators tell me privately that he will get far fewer this time. So it'll be a nail biter. Republican leaders do want to get him in place before those planned talks with North Korea in May. Senator Bob Corker, the Foreign Relations Committee chairman, has announced his intentions to hold the hearing in April, but that's all we pretty much have in terms of a firm timeline.
Eugene, let me check that with you. I can't imagine Heidi Heitkamp of North Dakota, who really wants to get reelected, voting against Mike Pompeo. I can't imagine Claire McCaskill voting against Mike Pompeo. He got 64, 65 votes as CIA director, and he's had a good run at the CIA. What are you hearing?
Well, I'm hearing from the Democratic base that they're putting pressure on their lawmakers to vote against Pompeo. They don't want to see someone else take the top position in the State Department who they don't have any confidence will lead Trump to re-entertain, or should I say, re-listen to many of the complaints that had about the direction of his foreign policy and his ideas that people just left of him have found a bit problematic. There's no confidence from many Democrats that Pompeo could lead things to be much different from Rex Tillerson when influencing global affairs with the president. And so these are some of the people that I think a lot of lawmakers are listening to as they head into midterms and are looking to be reelected this fall.
Last at-bat to you, Tim Alberta. I just can't see Mike Pompeo getting beat. Am I being blinkered here?
No, I think you're right. Look, I think that it could get contentious and a little bit combative, but I think there's no way Pompeo doesn't get confirmed, if for no other reason than what you said. Is Joe Donnelly going to vote against Mike Pompeo? Is John Tester? I have a hard time seeing enough Democrats stand in the way, but I do think a couple of those other confirmation battles could get very, very tight, and it's no sure thing at all that Gina Haspel, for example, is confirmed. I think there's a much slimmer chance for her. It's not to say that she does not have a chance of getting confirmed, but I think Pompeo, of the entire bunch, probably seems the safest.
Well, I want to thank you all three for spending some time with me this weekend. Tim Alberta, Seung Min Kim, and Eugene Scott, thank you. I'll be right back with Senator Chris Coons, Democrat.